Hey everybody, and welcome back to The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time 3D. In the last episode, we defeated the Ice Cavern, and now we're going to be doing Ocarina of Time's trading quest to obtain the Biggoron sword. So let's hop right onto that. We're starting here in Kakariko Village because it's where it starts essentially. This is basically Ocarina of Time's trading quest. If you played any of the other games, you know they have most except like Breath of the Wild and stuff, and Skyward Sword, I guess, have like a trading quest you do, and this is Ocarina of Time's. Ocarina of Time technically has two, but we'll do the mask later because that's just a boring quest line that takes too long for a reward of nothing. But anyway, we're going to begin the quest by talking to this lady. I bred a new type of miniature cuckoo. I call it the pocket cuckoo. I don't get goosebumps from this baby. Cuckoos are very good at getting lazy late risers out of bed. Haven't you heard of them before? It makes them very happy to crow cuckoo, especially when it wakes up very heavy sleepers. However, my cuckoo is not entirely happy right now. You look like you're good at handling cuckoos. Here, take this egg. After this cuckoo, is it cuckoo? I'm gonna say cuckoo. The cuckoo hatches, bring it back to me after a while, and I'll check out its mood. What do you think? Will you try? Yeah, sure, I'll take your chicken. So, he gives you an egg, and the easiest way to deal with this egg is to just play the sun song twice, and then it wakes up, essentially. And we are going to be going in this building, which is the one right here, because, I mean, we're going to be waking up Malon again. Or Talon? Malon? This one's Malon. Anyway, in this house, you're going to see a sleeping dude right here with two ladies. We're going to ignore the ladies. But we can't wake him up because the chicken needs to hatch. So the easiest way to do that is to simply play the sun song twice, just like this. Ba 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 ba. To turn it to daytime, which will hatch the chicken, basically. Well, not quite, because you have to play it twice because now it's nighttime, and it only hatches in the daytime. And Malon is always asleep, regardless of day or night cycles, so you don't have to worry about that, which is incredibly helpful. Look, a hucko catch from the egg you were incubating. It's the miracle of life. So we're going to target this guy, and we're going to use the chicken. What in tarnation? Can a person get a little shut-eye around here? Did you save Malon? Thanks. I'm going back to the ranch then. Yee-haw! Yeah, I did. Thank you. But after you wake a person up with the egg, he doesn't actually give you an item, but you gotta go back to the chicken lady. If you don't do this step and just give her back the chicken, it doesn't work. You gotta wake someone up. So that's the first step, and this is honestly, in my opinion, where most people get stuck on it, because my friend and me both got incredibly stuck on this player, because it doesn't make a lot of sense to go all the way here, wake someone up, and come back, right? But anyway, here's the chicken that I hatched for you. Oh, the chicken looks pretty happy. He must have awakened, an extremely lazy guy. You're a good chicken keeper. I'll give you a rare, valuable chicken, if you're interested. His name is Kojiro, and it used to be my brother's chicken. Its a blue body is quite charming. It's so cute. Since my brother has gone, it's strange, but Kojiro has stopped crowing. Do you want to keep Kojiro? I guess. You returned the pocket chicken and got Kojiro in turn. Unlike other cuckoos, Kojiro rarely crows. Take Kojiro to the location marked with that on your subscreen. You may find someone there who knows the bird personally. And basically, it's going to tell you, I mean, we can just look at the map, but it's going to tell you to go to the Lost Woods, which is pretty easy. Also, what is that little icon? I wonder what that is. I don't actually know what that means. Maybe there's still a gold Skulltula there that we can't get? I'm not sure. I'm actually curious now. But anyway, we're going to run to the Lost Woods, and the quickest way is just do it normally. Some people go through Death Mountain, but the easiest way is just through Hyrule Field. So that's what we're going to do. Epona makes the side quest a billion times easier. There is a part where you have to do something timed, and I'm going to say this now, you do not need the horse. Now, this is important. If you don't have Epona, you can't complete this quest because you need the long shot otherwise. And the reason for that is we have to go to Gerudo Valley. And as an adult, the bridge is broken, so you can't get there. You can't just walk across the bridge. You need either Epona or the long shot. And the long shot is obtained in the water temple, which is the next dungeon in the game. And the reason we waited until the water temple was because we needed the blue fire. Now, this quest can technically be done the moment Link is an adult and gets the hook shot, because blue fire can be bought for 300 rupees at basically any at a couple merchants actually to free King Zora. So you don't actually technically need to wait. I just think it's convenient, and the Biggoron sword is so broken that we may as well wait to get it, because it makes the game trivial at that point. Anyway, make sure you take a right. We're not going this way. We're going to go back to where we played the song for the Skull Kid to get a heart piece, which he's not here anymore, as you can tell. But there's a depressed guy who was the guy who said everyone was disgusting. And now we're going to show him Kojiro, and he's going to freak out. Kojiro, why? Normally only a nice guy like me can tame you. Which means, you must be a nice guy. Must be. You must be. Please, Mr. Nice Guy, please. Deliver this to the old hag in the potion shop in Kakariko Village. This will disappear if you take too long, so you gotta hurry. I got you, man. Now, like I said, you got 3 minutes to do this. That is more than enough time. Like, it's just more than enough time. Even if you don't have Epona. If you don't have Epona and you try and run all the way to the bridge, there's a bombable little grotto back there, by the way. If you if you don't have Epona, this is still possible. It's just a bit more difficult, and you can't run all the way to the bridge. You gotta run along the river, and you gotta take the little jump. I'll show it. And 3 minutes is a really long time, so you really don't have to worry about anything. Basically, if you don't have Epona, you're gonna run along the river, and you're gonna go right there, which is quicker, which I actually think is almost faster than just taking Epona, but it will allow you to do this. And you have more than enough time. Don't feel too pressured. Don't go like super slow, but don't freak out because you don't have enough time, because you have plenty of time. 3 minutes is a long time. So we're going to head up the stairs here, like so, back to our Kakariko Village. And you might get confused as to, let's just show the map again. You might be confused as to how you get to the place in Kakariko Village. Like, where is it? Actually, I guess I can use this small map. But it's in the corner right here, basically. We're going to go up here and then through this building to this little shop. You can also get there by using the hook shot, which is just, in general, a faster way. Oh, crap. Also, it needs to be daytime. Really forgot about that fact. If it's not daytime, shop won't be open. You gotta make sure it's daytime. I just crushed on my tooth. What the heck was that? Make sure it's daytime. Probably Sunsong. Do it when you enter though, so you have more time. Again, we have plenty of time. I don't even have to roll spam to get there in time, so you don't have to be too worried about it. You can take in the sights. I never noticed those posters before. We're gonna head back here and up to the potion shop, which is basically where you're going to access the back of Kakariko Village, basically, which is where we found a couple of the Cuccos. And we're going to go back here. This is also the shop where you could have bought Blue Fire to make the quest a bit easier. I'm not really sure how the locals are supposed to get back to this shop, but they would manage, I guess. And this is the potion shop, and this lady, sniff, sniff, what a mysterious smell. He must have something. And she's going to take the suspicious mushroom. That fool, he had to go into the forest. I see. Hey, give it to me now. Okay. Is that a lion or a cat? What is that supposed to be? That's a lion. Can't tell me otherwise. If you see that fool, give this to him. It's the strongest medicine I've ever produced. However, this poultice? What the heck does that mean? This poultice will not work on a monster. I've never seen that word before. You received an odd poultice. You do not know what's going on between this lady and that guy, but take it to the Lost Woods. The location of the young punk who wanted it is marked with a thing on the map subscreen. They say there is no medicine that can cure a fool. I guess that's true. If anyone wants to tell me what that word means, because I'm legitimately curious. I've never seen it before. Also, here's a heads up. Now, there's certain parts of the quest line, there's multiple where there's like a timed, right? Like the thing we just did. If you were to warp, I don't know why you would, because it's not faster, but if you were to warp, it's substantially slower. So it's actually a bad idea. What you want to do is you just want to run. If you warp, it just instantly spoils, and you got to do the whole thing again, which is a little bit annoying. And you have to go back. And if you fail, just go back to the person who gave you the quest, and he'll give you another one, and you just do it again. So it's not too big of a deal if you fail, so don't worry about it too much. Da, 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 da. Ba, 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 da, da. You know, when I first played this game, I didn't really like the main overworld theme, but the more I play this game, the more I like it. So I don't really know. Like, my opinion has changed drastically on it. Dun, 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 dun. And we're going to head through here, which is going to bring us to the Lost Woods. I kind of wish you could... I don't think you can. No, you can. It'd be really cool if you could, like, hookshot to these trees. Because for some reason you can hookshot to this. But you can't hookshot to the trees. That would be a nice little shortcut. But it's different because there's actually not even the same load zone. Like, it's not that you can't clip through. It's that you're literally in a different load zone, from what I understand. So we're going to head back to the Lost Woods, which is the location we got the mushroom, and we're going to give him the odd poultice, which I still don't know what that word means. And, oh no, he's gone. What happened? It's crazy. Here, take this. I don't want it. That guy isn't here anymore. Except for the Kokiri, people who come into the forest and end up lost. They all become Stalfos. That's why he's not here anymore. Only his saw is left. Hee hee. The medicine is made of forest mushrooms. Give it back. Okay. Give me that. You returned the old poultice and got the poacher's saw. The young punk must have left this behind. Take to the place, yada yada yada. Hee hee, are you going to become one too? Hee hee. Nah, I've been here multiple times. Now, what's interesting about... What the heck was I about to say? That's interesting. Okay, yeah, you guys ever think... How does your brain remember it forgot something, but can't remember what it forgot? Is no one going to talk about that? No? Okay, whatever. Anyway, this is the part where you need Epona, basically. If you didn't have Epona, you wouldn't be able to continue the quest past this point, and you would have to get the long shot. Which is important, to say the least. And we're basically heading to Gerudo Valley, which is back in this direction. This trading quest is much easier than the other trading quests throughout the series because it tells you exactly where you're supposed to go. Like, it doesn't pinpoint the location in, like, most new games, but it gives you a pretty good idea of where you want to go. Like, it tells you, yeah, go to the Gerudo Valley, go here, go here, go here. So you never really get lost when doing this quest line, because you kind of have the general idea. So it's not the most difficult in the world, but some of them are a little bit obscure because it tells you where, like the potion lady. If you didn't, that took me forever to find the first time I played. And like the chicken, how are you supposed to know that you're supposed to bring the chicken through? So this is why you need Epona, because we're gonna make the epic leap. This is actually a really cool. Aw yeah, gonna make that jump across to Gerudo Valley. Now we're not gonna go there yet. That is later on in the game because there's nothing we can do. Also, there's a gold Skulltula here. There's two, but we're going to leave that for later. I am a master craftsman. Those Gerudo thieves, they broke the bridge. I want to fix it, but all my workers are gone. They said working as a carpenter isn't cool, and they went to the Gerudo Fortress to become thieves. Hey, you, if you're going to the fortress, would you mind finding out what my workers are doing over there? Yeah, later, man, but here, take this saw. I don't want it. Hey, that saw, it's mine. But I thought I left that saw with my old lady. Oh, well. My Biggoron tool broke, so I was going to Goron City to get it repaired. You coming here is a great timing. Will you give me my saw? Yeah, sure. Cool, kid. Thanks. I'm sorry I can't give you something as good in return, but take this anyway. You traded the poacher's saw for a broken Goron sword. Visit Biggoron to get it repaired. Biggoron's location is marked yada yada yada. Now, the fastest way to get to Biggoron is actually to play the Bolaria of Fire. Oops. Oh my goodness, speed playing. But just play the Bularia Fire, teleport to the mountain, and then climb to the top. Because he is located at the very tippy-toppy of Death Mountain. Well, actually, I'm not going to spoil the surprise, because it's pretty cool here. Oh yeah, we don't have a tunic on, so we're going to dive. Oh, no, we have tons of time. 2 minutes? Yeah, it's fine. Again, how long the timer is entirely based on how many hearts you have. So if I have 1 heart, the timer is going to be like 3 seconds long. But if I have 20 hearts, it's going to be like 3 minutes. So that's just important to mention. Well, it's not important to mention, but it is a thing. So you're going to head up this way, which is like a little shortcut back to the top of Death Mountain, which is substantially quicker. Navi, what do you want? What you want, Navi? Also, there is a Gold Skulltula somewhere here, but we'll get that later again. I'm pretty sure, because I've missed 2 Gold Skulltulas in this walk, which is, it's not good to say this because obviously I'm doing a walkthrough. Also, there's the Goron guy. Hey man, damn, you big boy. If this guy just accidentally trips backwards, we all die. My brother opened a new store. It's Biggoron Blade Store. However, I am better at making blades. Hylian carpenters praise me for my skills. I'm not lying. Yeah. Here, take your broken sword. That broken knife is surely my work. I really want to repair it. But just because of yesterday's eruption, my eyes are irritated. There are fine eye drops in Zora's domain. You will find them if you go to see King Zora. Please go to get the eye drops. Okay, I will do that for you. Get the prescription of medicine, and now we're gonna go over to. We're gonna jump down. Hurrah! That was super cool. Not really, but whatever. So now we're going to head back to, well, not head back, but we're going to head over to Zora's domain. And like I said, well, I didn't say, but this quest has a lot of running around, trying to get around to do all of the quest lines. And to do this one, we're just heading all the way back to Zora's domain, which isn't too far in all honesty, but it does take a little while. Dun, 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 bum, 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 bum. You know, okay, if Death Mountain Trail music wasn't just the open world theme, what do you think the song would be like? Like, you think it's going to be like a Goron theme song? Now I'm really curious. Any music from Zelda is always good, so I would be chill with anything. I just want to know what it'd be like. So we're running all the way back to Zora's River to speak to King Zora, which is why we did the ice cavern, because then we could melt the red ice, so we can give the prescription to him, so he can give us the eye drops, so we can bring it to an old lady, so she can make medicine, so we can bring it back to Biggoron, so he can repair the sword. That was a mouthful. I'm not even going to bother getting on Epona, it's just quicker to run. Bum, 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 bum. Dun, 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 dun. You guys ever wonder how much stamina like video game characters have? Like, my goodness, they are running the entirety of the game. That's like a multiple 30. Well, I guess marathon runners don't run for 30 hours. What am I talking about? Like, don't lie. What's the longest you've ever ran for? And I know it's jog, but still, what's the longest? Like, I've probably done like a. I train, I do sports, so I do a lot of running, but still, I don't think I've done more than, like, what, an hour? No, not an hour, like, no, more than, like, 3 or 3.5, maybe that's the most. Why can't I jump over this? That's a scam. Also, you can bring Epona in here, that's a little bit of a pro tip. You can bring Epona, which makes this faster, but I didn't, because I'm not smart. Like, I've never run, maybe 3.5, maybe 4 hours, like, at some point. But still, it's like, what am I even talking about right now? Anyway, so make your way up Zora's domain to King Zora, who we can speak to, who will allow us to continue this trading quest. It's a little bit of a hike, in all honesty. And unfortunately, using the Serenade of Water does not actually help you, because that brings you to Lake Hylia, not to Zora's domain. I think going back to the Lost Woods might have been faster, but I'm not 100% certain. So we're going to play our song here, so we can get teleported, or not teleported, so we can open up the waterfall. We've done this before. You all know how it goes down. And we're going to jump through the waterfall to Zora's domain. Yes, I've seen this cutscene like 6 times. Well, probably seen it more than 6 times. I've played this game a lot. So we're going to run through Zora's domain up to King Zora, so we can get the prescription for this guy's meds. So speak to this guy, or just give him the prescription, I guess. Here you go, sir. Oh, this is, well, eye drops. You might say we have them. You might say we don't. We do have the ingredients. If you take the ingredients to the doctor at the Lakeside Laboratory, he can make the drops for you. It's a he? But you need to deliver them fresh. Can you make them before they spoil? Sure, let's go. Eyeball frog. I think you have slightly... Oh, no, you only have 3 minutes for this one. This one, I think, this one's a bit harder than the other one. Takes a bit longer. But it's still not that difficult, in all honesty. Yes, I know there's a fairy fountain there. Oh, no. It's not a fairy fountain. It's like a fairy... It's a mini fairy fountain. Let's go with that. That's probably the easiest. Yada, yada, yada. Unfortunately, we can't go super speed because you can't swim down the river like when you were a kid. So it takes a little bit longer. But that's not too much of a problem. Still quicker than just running if you just go through the river. I think Epona is required for this part, though, because I don't think you can run fast enough on foot. Do tell me, though, because I'm actually really curious. I'm curious. I don't think you can make it without Epona. I might be wrong, but it doesn't feel possible, right? Actually, never mind. You can't bring Epona into. You cannot bring Epona into Lake Hylia because you can't get by the river. Big yawn. Where is the horse? There's the horsey. Okay, let's go. We got places to be. We got a minute and we don't have less than 2 minutes. Let's go. Yeah, it's plenty of time, especially once you have Epona. But I feel like you can make it, especially maybe if you back run. Which, that's an interesting question. Is running backwards faster than Epona? I don't think it is, because you have the carrots. If you didn't have the carrots, it might be faster. I can't tell you for sure, though. Oh, come on, bro. Go, 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 go. Make the jump. Don't miss this jump. I always miss this jump. Okay, you want to give me my carrots back? No, you don't. That's unfortunate. Okay, guys, we got less than a minute here. You gotta make this jump, Epona. You gotta make the jump. Okay, we're good. We are okay. We will, I hope, we'll make it in time. So you're gonna head to Lake Hylia, and you're gonna go in the laboratory, which is the place we got the heart piece originally, where we got the gold scarecrow. Where there was a scarecrow just chilling. It's right here. Can you dismount, please? Thank you. And we're gonna go in the laboratory, and we're gonna give them. Apparently, I always thought this was a lady. What the heck? Well, my bad. I'm not targeting you. Here you go. Oh, wow. I haven't seen an eyeball frog like this since Sora's domain froze over. These eyeballs are so delicious. Tonight I will cook fried eyeballs for the first time in a long time. Oh, ho, 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 hoy. Such great stuff. Please say thank you for King Zora. Hey, what? These are for making Biggoron eye drops? Oh, how disappointing. You should have said so in the first place. Here it is. The medicine doesn't have any preservation in it, so it won't last long at this temperature. Run as fast as you can to Death Mountain. You're young. You can do it. You You traded the eyeball frog for the world's finest eye drops. Take them to Biggoron before they go bad. Yeah. Okay, you have 4 minutes, which is more than enough. Epona just chilling out here. We kind of trashed the sign. Go. Again, 4 minutes is... It's plenty of time to make it. What are you doing, Epona? But again, is it possible on foot? I feel like it is, because we even missed the jump initially. Which tells me that it probably is possible. It's just difficult. Because we had like 50 seconds to spare, and we spent like 5 or so seconds getting over the fence. Yeah, I think it's possible, especially if you run backwards. Maybe I'll try that. I'll probably try that sometime. I've never tried before. I bet it is. Probably is. So head all the way back to Death Mountain, which is, well, it's pretty easy to get to. Oh, that's kind of cool. Look, you can see the oh, that's cool. You can see the broken down buildings in Hyrule. You'd think like the walls would be trashed or something. That'd probably be a nice aesthetic, but that would also, that'd actually be really cool. Like imagine if the watchtower, like the watchtower right here, was like broken down and stuff. That'd be really cool. That'd be really cool, actually, now that I think about it. So yeah, it's actually relatively a tight, it's kind of a tight run, in all honesty. It's not, you're not like guaranteed to make it, but I think we're fine. Especially if we run as fast as we can and we take the most optimized line. No, I'm just running up. I don't actually know what the fastest way up would be. I'm pretty sure it's just run there. Because you can't teleport, again, that's important. Don't teleport to Death Mountain like we originally did. That will just waste the eyeballs, and that's not what we want. So, in Hyrule... Okay, let's think about this. So, in Hyrule, a minute is a day and night cycle. So, basically, they spoil in 2 days in total, which is a really long time the more you think about it. So, in 2 days it takes for the medicine to spoil if you don't take it, which is a long time. So it takes Link Epona 2 days to travel across Hyrule Field. Yeah, that's a while. No wonder Link is running everywhere. The world is in slow motion. So head back to Biggoron. Yeah, we got plenty of time. You don't gotta worry about it. Just keep running. Just keep running. The volcano's not exploding. What am I talking about? The rocks are still falling though, just a bit of a heads up. And obviously you got these bozos still chilling. So we're gonna just shoot them. Because we don't like... Where the heck did you come from, my man? What was that? Did you see that Tektite just jump off the top? He had so much to live for. No. Why? Yeah, you can stop that annoying beeping. I'm right there. Sir, I have came with your medicine. Here you go, sir. Really? You brought the eye drops? I'm so relieved. I'm going to use them right now. Okay, so that was a tiny canister. Why is it making such loud splashing noises? Wow! This is stimulation. It's working great! Now I can get back to my blade business. My work is not very consistent, so I'll give it to you. You won't forget. After a few days, please return. Just wait patiently. You got the claim check, and the obvious thing we're gonna do is... Oops. Play the Sun Song like 6 times. Or 3 times, actually, but... That's basically the same thing, right? And there we go. Your sword is my finest work. You got the Biggoron sword. There we go. This is... Let's just equip it right away. This is the Biggoron sword and the most broken weapon in the entire game. It does double the damage of the Master Sword, so 4 times the amount of damage of the Kokiri sword, and has a ton of range and is just really cool at the exchange of Kant using a shield, which is not a problem at all. But I hope you guys found this helpful. If you did, have a great rest of your day, and I hope to all see you guys in the next one. Peace out.